Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, October 8th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I look for harmony and balance within first. And today we have a few things going on today that might be a little bit interesting when it comes to finding ourselves in balance. The first thing that we have today is we have a Venus square Saturn action going on. So Venus, we have Venus in Virgo. We have Venus and Mars, coming apart from their conjunction when they were together just a few days ago. And today, Venus square Saturn is going to be working us a little bit. And it's so funny because I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is a master number. I do think that this probably goes hand in hand with this serious work that we are doing over these next few days as Jupiter finishes up in Libra. But I love, actually, the Soulful Woman card, and I feel like this goes very well with this, this aspect, this transit. Self-belief. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. That works so well because Venus in any sign, Venus does work our worth. Our self-worth, our sense of self, bringing forth our talents, bringing forth the divine creativity within us. Venus in Virgo specifically is healing, brings healing energy, which is really powerful. Now, square brings resistance. So there may be some resistance that comes up with this aspect that's showing us where we can bring a little bit of healing, where we can bring a little self-belief to ourselves. But Saturn in Sagittarius has us going through looking at our beliefs, looking at these truths. I mean, do you believe in yourself? If you're going to believe in something, you might as well start by believing in yourself because Virgo energy, Venus in Virgo is like your reality. This is the closest experience of reality that we have existing in this physical body. But you may be feeling a little resistance in and of your reality at this time. You may feel a little resistance about believing in yourself at this time. You may feel a little bit of resistance to some of the creative endeavors that want to come through. That resistance might be like, I'm not good enough, I don't really know how to do it. This is a call to believe in yourself. This connection is at 22 degrees. That's a master number. So it's really time to master number yourself. It's time to show up and it's time to look at some of those beliefs that you're carrying about yourself that are simply not true, that pull you down. I go back to this all the time, but it's so important. It was from the 13 moon cards, and it says, it is enough to be a sacred container. It is enough just to be a house for your soul, a sacred container for the divine within you. And sometimes we may have to go down and back to that platform and let that be enough so that we can bubble through all of the, I have this image of it's like a chia pet, but it's blooming flowers. So, but that's you. That's when you get down to the foundation, you're you're the formula, the flower formula on top of the chia pet that wants to bloom all these flowers. But what holds the flowers is just as important. So, be a good chia pet. Oh, my mind works in mysterious ways. All right, so the other really important aspect today, which again may be feeding into this, is the Sun conjunct Mercury. So anytime planets come together, they amplify each other. And with Mercury and the Sun coming together, your thoughts are going to be amplified. Chatty, chatty, chatty Cathy in the head. I woke up experiencing that this morning. I woke up and it was like, I'm going to tell you all the things. And I wish I could say it was all positive, but it's not. And it's especially those negative things that kind of catch on and take hold and try to take you down. So be very vigilant about that, especially in alignment with that Venus square Saturn energy. There may be some self deprivation coming up, or self, oh, I'm really not good enough. Some of the really negative self-talk may come up with this, and this is an opportunity to get on that and stop taking that self-talk seriously and really take seriously your soul source self. Tune in to your soul source. Tune into your chia pet holder. Tune into what's beyond the Chia Pet holder and see all the goodness that's in there. Mimi mind. Okay, so besides that, we have the moon in Taurus. The moon in Taurus is also amplifying our worth energy. And like I said, you know, we are kind of feeling a little bit lazy cat with this Taurus energy. That's okay. There is stuff, there is work coming up through this. There is actually a lot of healing that is going on currently. You may not be aware of what the healing is, but my feeling is your part in the healing is really working on the mental part and finding your balance and looking for that harmony and balance within instead of looking for it outside. Abraham would say that's looking for love in all the wrong places. Don't be looking for somebody else like to tell you that you're beautiful, to know that you're beautiful. No, you're beautiful, you sacred Chia Pet container. Like, you're beautiful. But don't take it from me. Take it from yourself. Don't be looking for, where was else I was going to go with that? Love in all the wrong places. Like, oh, well, I don't really feel pretty today, so I'm going to eat 20 donuts. Like, that's also love in all the wrong places, and that's looking for that harmony and balance outside of yourself. It's also when you try to create, you know, good harmonious, you know, things outside of yourself, and meanwhile you're raging within, that's not really harmony and balance. So really, start within, tune within for that harmony and balance. So the moon in Taurus is meeting up with Mars, Venus, that's going to be a positive aspect with Venus, Chiron, bringing that healing energy. So as the moon goes through and makes these connections, hopefully this is going to be a little positive, a little backbone, and like I said, some of this healing energy behind some of the self-doubt that could surface today with some of those other things, and maybe a little bit of positive motivation to help you step into your creativity, bring some creative juju, bring some creative juiciness into your daily reality instead of just getting, you know, kind of stuck in the mind trails that are coming up in and through this energy. That moon connecting to Chiron, I do think is actually, like I said, even if you don't know what healing is going on, there is definitely some healing going on in and through the energy today. And I think that you can enhance it by your willingness to tune in, by your willingness to know your soul self. Tune into your soul. What is your soul? What is your soul saying to you? Yes, it has messages for you. Always. Yes, it has guidance for you. Always. After that, we have the moon shifting into Gemini. I think the moon into Gemini, I think Monday is going to feel like a different day. I haven't looked at the astro for Monday. I don't know. I don't know what's all going on. Oh, there's going to be some things. Okay, there's going to be some squares going on in Monday. I still think that it's going to feel overall more charged and more energetic than the last couple days, than this moon in Taurus energy. But also be aware that moon in Gemini will also be spurring the monkey mind. So we have all these opportunities to get into the mind. Where is your mind going? Is it a helpful place? Is it somewhere you want to go? Or is it a place that's showing you some of those shadows that you still carry and can bring healing into? So to finish up, the self-belief card. I love this. I am on my own side now, backing myself, following my own star. I will do it my own way and in my own time, comparing myself to no one, enjoying the adventure. I will see how far I can go, surprising myself as I move beyond old self-imposed limits. How about that? I know I'll figure it out as I go, step by step. I give myself permission to ask for help or go back to the drawing board because that's part of the process. Today I'm stretching into the unknown, into new territory, daring to be bigger, bolder, freer than I was only yesterday. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. And if you're going to believe in something, you might as well start with yourself. And to quote Jilly, I spent a lot of time with Jilly these last couple days. She was helping me through some stuff, and she kept saying, like, you matter. Like, remind yourself, I matter. Thank you for that, Jilly. I matter, and what I believe about myself is important as I show up mattering in this world. All right, that's it for today. Book a reading if you want to go deeper. The changes readings out there. Here comes Jupiter and Scorpio this week, just a few days. Really work on the self-belief stuff, and remember, there is enough love in the world for you, always, every day, every moment. Namaste.